Hi, hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Jen and this is Wolf Down the Rabbit Hole, my channel all about cross stitch. This is the 5th time I've started this video because in the last month I seem to have forgotten how to do these things. Hi and welcome back if you have been here before. Hi and welcome if you have decided to click the subscribe button and see what this channel's all about. Today's going to be a bit of a hot mess, gotta be honest. I'm not planned. I am underprepared and not planned at all. But a couple of days ago on Instagram, you'll have to excuse me, I seem to have developed a bit of a weird head coldy thing. Yesterday was really rough. Today I'm not so bad. I've even been out shopping today, so I class that as a win. Anyway, I digress. A couple of days ago, I posted on Instagram, should I do 12 starts for December for Christmas? And all bar 3 of you were like, yes. And you're mean. You're mean to me for doing that. I was kind of hoping everybody would go, no, you're far too busy with like Christmas planning and prep and all that sort of thing. But no, all of you want to see the chaos that's going to ensue this month. So instead of doing this video at the end of the month, when I'd have to do my 2024 plans as well, and other video, well, maybe another, I was going to do Whip Parade, I don't think I'm going to do Whip Parade, I digress. Instead of doing the 12 plans at the end of the month like I did with October, I'm going to tell you my plans, and then I'm going to do a video maybe next Saturday with my progress, and the Saturday after. And then at the end of the month, I'm going to do my 2024 plans, because even if I do say so myself, my 2024 plans are pretty cool. So this is a bit of a Flosstube and a bit of a Christmassy vlog-ish type thing. There's no advent calendars. I'm not that planned. I'm not that far planned ahead. I did consider it. They were all sold out. What did I expect? Late to the party. Not late to the party, just decided late to join the party and failed. So anyway, I have a new design to show you. I have 4 FFOs, 2 FOs, haul that links into plans. I'm stitching an advent. There's your advent, okay? I'm stitching an advent. And then I've got pictures for the plans of the 12 starts I'm going to do this month. So let's start with the FFOs, the fully finished objects. Now last month, Climbing Goat Designs released their 6 dragon designs with Christmas hats on, and I wasn't sold because I don't know, I love Christmas, but dragons with Christmas hats on my brain was like, I don't know. But I clicked on the post anyway because I thought, well, maybe I can like just omit the Christmas hats. And then on the page there was, if you don't want the Christmas hats, click here for this chart. So I bought the chart. Now, if you've watched my previous videos, you will know that I'm a massive fan of Fourth Wing. I have designed a pattern that's up there. I have 3 sitting, waiting to be model stitched. I have a Stitched by Liz's wing leader chart and her quote chart, which I will stitch even though I'm doing something similar but different. I have my books over there. I have stickers all over my Kindle. Yeah, I love Fourth Wing. I love dragons. Dragons were one of the first mythical creatures I got into as a kid, before I went into werewolves. It's dragons and it's werewolves. They sort of sit there. Oh look, showing you. But anyway, see, I'm going to digress. I have a 30-minute countdown of the space left on my phone and I am panicking. So if you can hear the panic in my voice, yay! I have 30 minutes to get this done. Anyway, I bought the 6 dragon patterns. I've so far stitched 4. I have slightly modified each of them. And I've FFO'd the 4 of them. So here they are. So this is Turn, because, you know, this is on River Hut Designs Murky Fog fabric, and yeah, that's a more or less true, maybe a little darker than what it's showing up. So I've stitched Town, Day, which is Liam's dragon, if you know, you know. I have stitched Scale. Apparently that is how you pronounce that, not Segale, as I don't know why I went with that. I think it's probably because of Welsh pronunciation, but it's pronounced Scale. In a nice dark navy-ish blue. And then we have the metallic floss, and that is Andarna. And that was a nightmare. I love metallic floss, but that was a nightmare. I think it's because it's on 18 count. Well, obviously we know when it's 18 count hand dyed, it's not 18 count. And yeah, I did it to, I did it to everyone. I just want the world to burn, apparently. But yeah, so those are my 4 FFOs. There is no way I'm going to be able to hold these 4. Oh, kind of. Now the plan is, in my local supermarket, Morrison's, I was down there today and I didn't pick it up. You can get a tree that has lights on it and it's white, and you can move the branches out. And I was going to hang these up here on the tree. But we didn't go into Morrison's, we only went into New Next and Boots, so maybe in the week. But those are my 4 FFOs. I'm super proud of those. So the last 2 I'm going to stitch Rhiannon's Green Dragon and Riddick's Brown Dragon. Now I was going to do the Sorengales, but then I thought, well, you don't, in the first book, you don't really get Mira in there and Lilith, and I'm not sure Lilith's dragon's colour is mentioned, so I'm going to do Riddick and Rhiannon because they're part of the crew in Fourth Wing. Also, really hard not to talk about that without giving spoilers away, so go me. Now to my 2 FOs. Now, you would have seen this in my 12 plans for Halloween. I finished Nevermore, and thank you, Morty, for pointing out that Nevermore has an R in the middle, because when I showed this last, feel free to go back and check, I completely skipped that R. Totally skipped that R. I don't have my brain. So yeah, that's Nevermore. I can't remember the name of the designer. If I remember, I will put it in the description below. It's stitched on whatever the fabric is for my cryptids, because this is the spare bit off the bottom that I didn't need. DMC Etoile for Nevermore. Random choice of hand dyeds for the pumpkins. Etoile for the Spuda in the middle, and plain black for the web. And I'm really proud of that. I really like that. Yeah, you can see the modelling. It needs ironing, as you can see it's been folded up. But, that's one of my 13 starts for Halloween finished. I really like that. I've no idea how I'm going to finish it. I don't want to put it in a file and, as a finished, but might end up there for a bit. Now the next one, I'm super pleased with this, is the pattern from the Witching Box by Kate Blanford. Yes, there's a ridiculously hardcore hook mark in it. This is It's Freaking Bats by Claire Blanford. Up the top is supposed to have this pattern. I decided to go with one of the bat buttons that came in the box. Now the pattern has already been passed on. It's winging its way to Australia, so I'm sure if you follow Miss Chloe, you will see her receiving that. I have ordered a hoop for this. Stupidly though, because I wanted to paint it black, I went for the cheapest option available, and it's coming from China. So I had intended on finishing this for you today. It's not happening. So you might end up seeing this again next month as an FFO. But, oh, you can't really see the glitter. The glitter is really subtle in the fabric. It's got a toile in purple and black. I subbed out the white. That is silver metallic DMC. That's supposed to be Blanc. I subbed it out because, I don't know, my brain just didn't like the way the colour sat. So I thought, oh, we'll chuck some silver in there instead. And I really like it. I really like that. And I've got a couple of the bats left as well, so I might use them for other projects. But I thought he looked really cute sat at the top up there. So that's my other FO. It's a shame I can't get the glitter on the fabric to show it. That's just, the lighting is really bad. It's 3 in the afternoon possibly. I don't know, it's starting to get dark now. The light is over there. We're at the front of the house. I should have done this first thing this morning, but anyway. So that's my FOs and my FFOs from last month. Now I'm going to show you my design, and I'm super proud. This is the accumulation of about a year and a half's up there and scribbles on paper. And it's a band sampler, and it's Nandor Clen, or Llawen, depends where you are from and how you pronounce it. Now I've stitched this in a DMC variegated, and I really like the way the colours came through. And so we've got holly, we've got Christmas trees, we've got poinsettia, we've got like a little lacy edge, we've got snowflakes, reindeers, Christmas trees, and a little Christmas house. Now I have charted this twice. You can get it with Merry Christmas instead of Nandor Clen. I have put a price of £4 on this chart, just because it's taken so long for the planning and the stitching, and just, you know, a year and a half. And I'm super proud of it, and it's like my first this size original design that isn't inspired by quotes and books and things. Yeah, because that's a quote as well. So if you purchase it, and I hope maybe somebody does, you will get 2 copies. You will get this copy with Nandor Clen, and you will get the Merry Christmas one as well. I really want to restitch this in green variegated with the Merry Christmas. It's a possibility. It might be next year I stitch the model for that. This is on 18 count. As you can see, it's not FFO'd, so I think I might get little magnetic hangings to hang it, or maybe finish it in a little banner and make a pointy bit down the bottom. Oh, look at me trying to organise stuff in the middle of a video. Oh, and maybe do something like that down the bottom, I don't know. But I'm super proud of that, and I hope you all like it. Those reindeer were a nightmare to try and figure out. First they were top heavy, and then they had huge ass, and then it was like walk away, and yeah, so I'm really super proud of that. So that'll be on my Ko-Fi. They'll be linked down below. Everything I sell, all my patterns are listed on my Ko-Fi. In the new year, the pricing structure will be changing, but that will be in my 2024 plans video, so don't worry about it now. If you want anything that's currently listed as free, go grab it, essentially. So onto haul, because I'm going to do the plans bit at the end, so stick around. The haul is not much. I've bought some of these. Actually, this is part of plans. This is kind of, yeah, hang on. This is my haul. My friend bought me this. She got it for 50p in her work. And she was like, didn't you say you were after craft books? So I have this absolute monster of a Kirsty Allsop craft book. I'm going to have to work my way through that. So that's pretty much the haul. And then it's plans. So this isn't part of the 12 plans, but in Tesco's they're selling these little ornament gingerbread house frame things. Every year I try and make my family some Christmas ornaments. I'm going to put some stitching in there. So hopefully maybe next week you'll see 1 or 2 of these. They're really super cute. They're quite robust as well. And they come with a nice little velveteen hangy doofer. And I think they're like 3 for 2 currently in Tesco's. When I went up to Hobbycraft, I bought this little embroidery kit. So this is going to be done at some point, but it doesn't come into the 12 starts because this was an impromptu purchase, and I found it when I was getting everything ready for the video. So it's kind of lumped in there with I might do this as well. But here are the 12 starts. Now, Georgie, Crafty Road Gamer. Each one of these is a finish, therefore we have 6 finishes. So the first 6 of my 12 starts for Christmas are these. Each one will be a finish. There's 6 knocked out the park straight away. So we have the creepy carolers. I printed these in work and I didn't check the buttons, so they're double-sided. I printed back to front. The haunted holiday house. This one is the creepy Christmas tree. The 4th one is out, but I haven't downloaded it yet, and it is the headless carriage. Headless Christmas carriage. So there will be those 6 I'll be working on throughout the month. I will be stitching this absolute beauty, First Snow, which is a freebie by Stone Street Stitchworks. That house is gorgeous. I don't know what it is. I've suddenly developed a liking for houses, and I don't know why, but I absolutely adore that. I don't know if I'll be able to get that colour fabric. My fabric of the month from Crafty Kate won't turn up until January. It would look amazing on that fabric though, but I will find something else to stitch it on. I think that's really pretty, and actually I think I've got some blue opalescent fabric this would look nice on. So that's number 7. Number 8 is one I was sent from Yasmin over at Yasmin's Made with Love earlier this year, when I donated to her London Marathon charity of choice, and it's Merry Christmas. She sent this along with the chart I picked, and it's beautiful. I think that would look nice in that variegated red as well. So I might do it in that variegated red. That crow sounded very heavy when he landed on the roof just then. The next one is Marry Floyd from Natacher. Now this is a really niche, unusual Christmas tradition in Wales. Yes, it's a horse skull and a white sheet decorated with baubles and tinsel, and a group of people usually walk around the village singing, and it's a bit like a sing-off. The house they knock at is supposed to sing to them and they sing back, and then whoever gives up first, well, it's usually the house, because they then let them in and they feed them drink and food at Christmas. Sort of like a weird Christmas caroling tradition. This seems to have picked up steam this year, because I've seen a couple of American designers run with the Marry Floyd, and it's like, I didn't know anybody else sort of knew about it. I know there's a version down in Cornwall. I'm not going to try and pronounce it. Morti, what's it called? It's very similar to Marry Floyd, but it's not Marry Floyd, because I know Merry Christmas down in Cornwall is similar to Nandor Clen, but it's not Nandor Clen, obviously. So yeah, this will be a start. It's quite a chunky boy, so this one might take me a couple of months, but it's definitely going to be one of my 12 starts. And I don't know, I just love the look of, I've been trying to design one of these myself and it's just not working. That's been in the design process in my folder for about a year, and I cannot figure it out. So I'm happy to stitch another designers, I've got to be honest. It's like, oh, somebody else has done it. Oh God. So that was 8. Number 9 is a freebie from Whilst Iris Naps, and it's Let It Snow. And when I was out today, I was supposed to look for snowflakes and I forgot. Oh well, I'll have to go on eBay. I think I have some nice blue fabric I can use for this as well. Ooh, I don't know if I've got enough to do the house and this on the iridescent opalescent one though. We'll see. But I think that's really cute. Let It Snow. I will try and remember to link to all of the patterns, especially the freebies. I know Mama Loves You GB, I got half of these through suggestions she's made over the years. So if I haven't got it listed, I'm sure she will have it listed in one of her mini videos. This was the 2021 free chart. So this next one I bought last year. It's by Crow's Feet Stitching. And it gives me very, I don't know why it's giving me Pride and Prejudice vibes. I don't know. It's giving me, I don't know what you call it. Period drama vibes. And I love it. I'm here for it. And I believe there's a kitty and a dog on there too. Although the cat should be under the tray, surely. Because, you know, cats are chaos. But that's Deck the Halls by Crow's Feet Stitching. And I don't know why, I just love that. So I'm going to have to get, hope that I've got some, oh no, I definitely got some, I can't remember the name of it, I've got some lovely fabric that I'll go on there. And this, I believe, is the final one. Yes, it is. This is start number 12, and this is Barbara Anna, Holy Night. And I ordered this from Creative Poppy, and I never used Creative Poppy before. And it's really bizarre. I was like, oh, I need passwords and stuff. So that was new. But this is Holy Night. And can you see houses? I just love this. I was like, those houses are cute. I'm all for a hoop. I do love a hoop. And I've seen some bows that I will pick up next time I go shopping. And I just love that. And I thought, oh, yeah, I've got to have that. I just really like it. I'm not a massive fan of the face patterns that Barbara Anna does. I'm not a face person. Facey stitchy person, is that even a thing? But this one I just adored, and I was like, this is just super cute. So I'm going to be stitching that too. Now, those are the 12 starts, but we're not stopping there, because as you've seen, I'm going to do ornaments. I'm going to do an embroidery, and I'm doing an advent by the Steady Thread. Now, I did not colour print this one, so sorry, not sorry. I am doing this. This is the advent I am doing, and I will show you how far I've got. Started this last night when I wasn't feeling very well. I was like, I'm just going to do some simple stitching. This is as far as I've got, and Bauble one for yesterday is in. Now I'm using DMC Gold Metallic because I am a psychopath and I hate myself. So I thought, well, I've put Bauble one in now. I've worked my way down to there. I'll do this row because Bauble one is there. So Bauble 2 is going to be there, isn't it? Bauble 2 is not there. Bauble 2's up here somewhere. So now, I've got to try and chase my way up here to do Bauble 2. That's about as big as it's going to get. And again, no, you can't see it, but this is an opalescent, very pale blue fabric. That's just not picking up the colour. Let me see. Hang on, turn the light on. If you heard all that clicking, yes, it was my knees and my back and everything else. No, you can't really see the opalescent. It's because of the time of day. I do apologise. Unfortunately, it's not going to get much better than this because this is the only time of day I usually have free to film. No, you're not going to see it, but yeah, that's Bauble number 1. I have subbed in the dark green because I didn't have the called for, which is 561. I actually gave it to I just handed the floss to my husband. I went, I need a dark green pick one. I can't pick one. Which ensued. Pass me that colour and show me the fabric. And he's pretty good with picking colours, to be fair to him, bless. So yes, that's the advent I will be doing. So if I do get around to filming another video next Saturday, hopefully you will see this completed. I'm going to try and do it day by day. I am 100% definitely. I'm not going to forget and start a million other things and forget that I have 12 starts planned or anything. Nah, nope. I'm also deciding to completely throw myself under the bus. I downloaded the charity pattern from Steady Thread as well. This is already 6 baubles in and I haven't started yet. I'm also not going to do the wreath in one colour. I'm going to do the acorns in browns and the orange in, surprisingly, orange. The flowers in red and the holly in green. I need to quit my job and take up cross stitch full time. I don't have enough hours in the day. So I'm pretty sure as well that that motif below, pretty sure that's Star Anise. Because there's definitely a little passion flower, not in winter. So I'm going to look for several colours of brown, several colours of green. I'm going to do orange. There's a couple of berries in there, so I'm going to do some reds as well. I'm just going to go all total colour on this bad boy. And then I was discussing with Stitch by Liz that these baubles, when I showed her my stash of metallic floss, could all be different metallic colours. Yeah. Yeah, she's the minute I realised I've... So, you might see this this year. You might not see this. But I have bought it. It was only £1. All donations go to charity. And I just fell in love with it. And I was like, I have to. I love it. Even if I only get some of it done, I love it. I will finish it next year. And that is my 12 plans, which aren't actually 12 plans when you boil it down. It's 12 plans, a bunch of ornaments, embroidery and backstitch chaos, or blackwork chaos. How are we doing? I've got a couple of minutes spare. On Thursday, I follow a tattoo studio in the town over from me in Neath, and my daughter goes there for all her tattoos and piercings, and I follow them because they post pictures, and I usually see that then before I get to see her, and I can see what she's had done, and you know, that makes it sound like she goes there every day. She doesn't, obviously, but I've started following them, and they have several apprentices working for them, and they do flash sales. And Thursday morning, on my break, making a cup of coffee in the office, the garrison popped up and a flash sale's on. And by 4 o'clock on Thursday, I had a tattoo. And I'm really rubbish at showing these. I have a tattoo. It doesn't sit like that. Oh, that's my tattoo. No, there's no way I can show this. There we are. Oh, that'll have to do. It looks weird. It's actually a straight line. When you look at it that way, it's straight. And that was 30 quid by the apprentice Joe, and he's done a fantastic job. All the lines are super straight. And he will be doing the design I have planned for there. I just wish I could show you this without it looking really warped and wonky, because, you know, your arm twists and stuff. But it is straight and it is lovely, and that was my payday treat to me. The problem is I've now remembered after 20 years how much I like having tattoos done, and you may see more in my future. So yay, yay me! Not yay my wallet, or everything, all the other things I like to do. So anyway, we're going to leave it there. I will hopefully see you next week. This is Chaos video number 1 of December. Take care. See you soon. Please hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Comment down below. Tell me if you're doing anything crazy for December, stitch-wise, or what you're stitching on. Yeah, just drop me a comment. If you got this far, give me Christmas tree emojis. Take care. See you next week.